minutes, and we'll bring in the offensive, and then we'll bring in the coaches. Bromley, Dyshawn, Shamarko Thomas, Brandon Sharpe. You can just say your questions loudly enough so everybody can hear, please. First question.
What do you guys think out there today? Jay, you had some big plays in the end zone and a couple of plays. Jay's got
I just thought it was a good overall effort by the defense and the offense. You know, we tried to play the best we could. Defense, we really had a lot going for us. You know, being together, both teams being really good plays on the side of the ball. We just clicked.
Raise your hand with questions, please.
question for all you guys, really. I mean, what do you think about, being kind of behind close doors most of spring ball? Did it help the chemistry? Did it help you guys focus a bit more? Tell me about that. We'll just go right down.
I feel like it helped chemistry because it brought us closer together because we didn't have any distractions. We just had just the football team just to focus on us and just help remake the program.
Yeah, I think the same thing with chemistry, and it just brought the competitive nature out of us. I mean, we didn't have no fans. I mean, we was just competing out there, just brotherly love out there, just working hard every day and pushing each other.
Just kind of the same thing they said. Just being competitive, less distractions. We try to, push each other every day at practice, and just get the best effort out of each other, and just came out here today and just have fun.
It really just brought us closer together, if anything else, and that showed out there on the field today how close we are, how comfortable we are with each other on the field.
Jay, can you walk us through the play where you got the strip sack and then the touchdown and the score?
Yeah, it was just a good play call. I stepped out there, I got through the blocker, and I was super surprised that the quarterback held the ball. So I just ran after him, tried to tackle, and the ball came out. I was watching the ball as it rolled, and I was like, please let somebody from my team pick it up. And then Sharpe was right there for the touchdown.
I just felt it was a great play by Bromley. He knocked the ball out, and I could see the ball rolling. And I was like, thank you, Bromley. And he scooped the score.
Other questions? Raise your hand, please.
The offense definitely threw a lot of different things that they definitely haven't done in past years that you guys certainly had to deal with. I know Dyshawn, when they did that pass attempt, massively stuck right with them. So how much did that sort of keep you guys on your toes and sort of having to adjust to the different plays they're throwing?
We knew coming into the spring game, everybody, we knew they was going to have a couple tricks up their sleeves, and my Coach Moore said he was going to do the throwback pass, and Ryan gave it away when he got it out fast, so I just figured I'd go out there and pick him up. And the offense put a couple new things together, and the defense put a couple new things together. Today, we just try to go out there and just have fun, just get better.
Shamarko, it looked like you guys were moving around a lot more in the secondary, and then we saw you kind of go down in the box a bit more with two other safeties back there. Kind of talk about the differences in the defense and how you guys are moving around more, it looks like.
We just trying to hide schemes. Last year everybody knew our base defense is cover 4, cover 2, and we just trying to change it and make them think that we in cover 4, but we in cover 2. We just got not saying better athletes, we got more smarter in the defense, and we just learned where we got to be and the positions we got to be at and make plays. So the communication out there is helping us roam around.
More questions for the defense?
Overall, guys, this being a culmination of spring practice, how do you feel you performed as a defense throughout spring?
I feel like we all got better each and every position. We looked at each other and we held each other accountable for your position. So the defensive line, we got better. If we got one-on-one blocks, we have to get home. In the secondary, if it starts up front and it trickles down to everybody, if our front's great, everybody will be great.
I felt like this spring was a good spring for the defense. Last year we lost 5 straight. We had that mentality, we had that chip on our shoulder, coming into the spring, that we don't want to let that happen next year. So, we all just had that grinding mentality, that we just all have to get better as a unit. And, it started before the spring, just competing in the weight room. And just the little things Coach Luther and Coach Hicks had us doing, off the field and in the weight room. And that kind of transferred over towards the spring ball as, the spring started going on. And, I just feel like, as a defense, we all know what we got to do. We're not young no more. There's no more excuses. And, we're just trying to get better as a unit, as a team. That's it.
The same thing with him saying we maturing. I mean, that's a big thing because We got some young linebackers, young DBs, you know what I mean? And I feel like this spring ball, a lot of people matured due to like the safeties, Etheridge and Reddish, Dyshawn, Cam, all of them, Brandon Reddish, all of them. I feel like this spring game was meant to mature players. I mean, teach them the scheme, but get them matured in the game, teach them the knowledge, and just keep us focused, competing out there.
I feel like it started before the spring. It started with winter workouts and winter conditioning. We knew coming back from last season that we had to work a lot harder, that we had to come a lot closer if we want to start winning games. So that just helps us focus up and just helps us, it just brought us closer together. And I feel like in this spring, we showed it by coming closer together, going to practice, nobody complaining, everybody just working hard throughout the whole spring.
Thanks, guys, very much. Bring the offensive guys in.